I'm going through it, bro. It's like 4 a.m. I've been playing my game and I don't feel better. I went through stages whilst playing the game of feeling excited, not excited, but feeling hopeful, feeling down, feeling like everything. Oh God, I just feel. I want to cry. I want to scream. I want to break everything in this room. Like, I'm not even joking. I want to jump out the window. I want to dive into the ocean. I don't know what this. I know it's my period talking. It's not my period talking, but I know I'm feeling this way because I'm hormones. That's what I'm trying to say. Womanly things. I think it has to be because, guys, like I literally feel like I want to like take my head. You know that scene in Shark Tale? I just want to take your dummy head and just. I want to take my head and smash it over with a rock. Like, I want to like compress my skull. Okay, this is kind of weird, but that's how I feel right now. I'm tired, so I am going to go to bed in a bit. I just washed my face. If you wanted to know what I washed it with, I sprayed a bit of my witch hazel and rose water. I've been doing that. Is it making a difference? Not really. I've got this weird dry breakout. I had KFC today and cake, leftover Costco cake from Azalea's birthday, so, and I was eating badly this week because I went to work. And now I'm creaming my face with this. I don't know why I'm showing because this isn't, nothing's happening. I just need to like vent, but I don't know how. Like, I'm not venting, I just feel horrible or just not happy with the way things are happening right now. I went to work last week. I did 3 days, and you guys know I said it on the first day, what am I doing here? I hate it. Actually doing it isn't bad. What I'm doing isn't bad. The people aren't bad. Nothing is inherently bad, but my insides feel so like, why am I here waking up? Why am I waking up? Like, I'm excited to get up in the morning. I'm excited to go there. I'm excited to do the work. And it didn't help because it was the middle of the beginning of Shark Week. It sprung up on me. I was worried that because I was like 5 days late. I'm blaming, I don't know, being in the air or whatever, air pressures of flying, and basically my period was jet lagged. That's what I put it down to. Yesterday I was really happy because my energy and my spirit literally lifted, despite me still being on my period, mind you. My spirits lifted because I knew it was my last day and I had Friday off and I could do whatever I wanted. How I've spent my Friday today: woke up at 3 p.m, started my day at 3:30 p.m, 4 o'clock, ate some leftover special fried stir-fry noodles that I think Dad or Renee made, had 2 slices of bread, toast to go with it, and then I came upstairs and I played COD for hours. In between that time I was on TikTok for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then my dad called me downstairs for dinner at like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock for food, KFC, and then I went downstairs at around 8 to 9 o'clock to have the KFC and cake, and then I came upstairs and I've been playing the game for more hours. I don't know what I've been waiting for. I don't know why I was waiting for. I don't know why I thought I needed to sit there for as long as I did, but I did nothing today. And since coming back from Jamaica, I'm realising that, okay, now why am I working? Why am I doing this again? What am I doing this for? What am I working towards? I don't have a goal. and I'm doing something that I don't want to do without a goal, so it makes it even more, I feel even less motivated to do it. I'm scared because things have started to become more apparent of like, okay, is this what my life is going to be like now? I have family members, distant relatives who are getting engaged, starting families, literally, and we're the same age. Completely different paths. And yet, they know where they're heading, and I'm like, I'm not ready for either of those two. I am still a child in my mind, and this child is realizing how this game of life is too real for me. It's becoming too real for me. Like, hearing that was just like, whoa. Being in Jamaica and being with all my cousins and how everyone's older now, like, we're figuring out who we were. Being in Jamaica with them, I'm starting to see who everyone is, and I have this picture and it's like we're all grown, and it's like, wow, this is the family. Us little kids aren't little kids anymore. My uncle said he remembers he had to look after me when I was little. Like, he remembers looking after me, and he'd make jokes when I was little, like, oh, when I have my own, you're gonna babysit, like the same way me and him and my auntie would babysit me is the same way I would babysit their kid when I came of age. My auntie sent me a message literally the other day asking me about whether or not I'm available to watch over baby Isha. Like I can't even like, I'm in this space where I thought about, oh, I wonder what it's gonna be like. I hope it's fun. I hope it's nice. It's okay. And the checkpoints that I was thinking about, my uncle having a baby, that is crazy to me. My uncle's like, what, like 10, almost 10, around 10 years older than me. So him having a baby, and I'm old enough to look after the baby. There was a point in time when neither of us were old enough to look after anyone, really. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's just, life is scaring me. I'm stuck in this. If I want to change this feeling, that I need to do something about it. And I just don't know how. I guess everything is just do it. But how do I get out of my head? Like, how do I do that without falling back into my head? Like, I have to, like, I don't want to do this. It's too much for me. These checkpoints I think about, like, they're real, they happen. They're not the same way I pictured when I was little, but they are real, and they like, as it's not fake. As much as when I imagine it, it's fake. It's a fake feeling, but then when it becomes a reality, it doesn't feel right. The air's different. I can't explain it. I just feel really weird about it because I'm the way I am, and not more forward thinking and decisive and structured, that I'm afraid I'm going to continue like this all the way up until the last moments. I was literally thinking about it today. If circumstances were different and I just went with certain energies and I wasn't so people-pleasy as what I felt like when I was younger, I think my attitude towards life would be so much more different now. I was scared of people disliking me and people hating me, and I never wanted to make someone feel bad about anything, ever, because I didn't want to be mean. I don't want to come across as mean. I remember I left my first primary school and I went to the park, and someone from my class was like, oh Renai, oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you, or something like, oh, we were talking about you in school today. And yeah, people were saying how bossy you were and how, and I remember thinking, what, me bossy? How? I didn't talk to you a lot. I wasn't the people, who I was speaking to. I didn't hang out with her. I hung out with another like my best friend. I had one friend and she was my one friend, and then I'd hang out with her and 2 other boys, and they were her friend but I was her friend, so it was like this weird little group, and I literally just would follow her around. Like, me, how was I bossy? And then when I would play with other people on the offhand or off chance or whatever, I wasn't controlling anything. Well, not that I remember anyway. I don't know. But I just hated hearing those characteristics about myself. And I was a movie girl, so watching things where there's a mean girl and people are friends with you but not friends with you, I didn't like that, where it's people are friends with you but they hold such negative feelings towards you at the same time. I didn't want that type of energy around me, so I tried my best to be as nice, honest and genuine at all times. The decisions I made then, I didn't realise would affect me as much as they did now, or have now, because I'm here still trying to undo all of that. I'm so I don't even know what I'm saying to you right now. I'm scared to grow up. I think that's the main point I'm trying to relay to you. And what makes it worse is that I'm already grown up now. That's what, yeah, I'm only getting older. Things are gonna keep happening around me, and I'm gonna continue to sit here and be like, what? How? No way. I think I'm really stressed out. And what's triggered this as well is knowing that I have work next week, but for 5 days. I think it would make a difference if it was fun. Not even if it was fun, just like it was an escape, but it's not an escape, it's a chore. And even chores, it's like worse than a chore to me, because I don't want to, like, there's just there's just so much things that I'm just not happy with, that it makes the cherry on top of the cake. It just makes it that much worse. If I was happy with everything else, then who cares about okay? You know, before this I was upset about when I was at the stadiums, because I hate working at the stadiums, especially because it's so, you never know what you're gonna get. I had a handful of good days, like really, really good days, that made me happy that I got up and I got to work, and I enjoyed myself. And every other day, if it wasn't that day, if it wasn't like that, then it was bad. And it wasn't bad because I had bad days, and then I had okay days, and the majority is okay. And I'm just here thinking, is that gonna be the rest of my life, just average? If I was a person that was okay with okay, this would all be okay. I wouldn't have an issue. I'd be happy to wake up and do what I'm doing and just be fine with it. That's what's flip is. I'm losing my mind, and it makes me so horrible. Like, I'm actually horrible to everyone. Like, I dread being around the people I care about most because of it, because I feel so unhappy, so dissatisfied. I have nothing to talk about. I have nothing to share, nothing to give. I really don't. I'm so bad. I'm going to go to bed and wake up and feel the same way. Like, it doesn't go. It doesn't go. And I've been trying to like push all of it away for so long. I've been trying, just get on with it, and then something good will happen, and then it's just and I'll forget about it for a while, and then it pops back into my head again, and I remember that, oh yeah, you're just pretending. You're pretending. Remember that you're not actually happy. That this is just to get by for the time being. You're like a robot. That's why I hate going to work, waking up and seeing the sea of fish, the rats, and I'm one of them. I hate that so much. That's literally the thing I've been saying since the beginning of time. I'm not a rat. It's overwhelming getting on the train, especially when it's in bloody Central, and it's like, wow, there's just people out because they need to sustain themselves, and in order to do that, they have to be a rat. They have to be a fish. I'm the turtle who's like found the little rock pool. I made it out the sand, I made it out the trenches, and didn't die. Thought I would have, but I didn't die. But I'm getting smacked up by the waves. I'm still on the shore. When does it get good? Like, when does it get fun? When does it get exciting? When do I have amazing stories to tell? I have no stories to tell. Going out and creating a story isn't I want to say isn't a story. It's not. It's a diary entry. It's not a story. It's today I'm doing this, and this is what happened on my adventures today. What adventure book starts like what? It's gonna be a very miserable. This is gonna be a very, very miserable chapter. I didn't want to admit it or say it or give into it, but I need to make plans now and do the scary things in order to feel something. And the way I'm going and the way this feeling is feeling, I'm gonna be here for another 4 years of doing and not feeling like I'm wasting so much time. I'm wasting so much time. I know I am. And I hate feeling like, why do I feel like the clock's ticking, tick, 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 tick. I just say, okay, I like doing nothing. Nothing feels good. It feels easy. And I keep going back to it. And then I remember that nothing isn't what we dreamed about. Nothing isn't what we wanted. And I'm continuously asking myself, what do you want, Renai? I don't want to feel like I'm sacrificing my time. That's why I can't right now think about future. What does a family look like that I can't even envision that right now, because what giving myself, that scares me too. Having to give up my life for another, That's not a commitment I'm ready to make right now. And the only reason I bring that up is because my dad said to me, and my mum has said to me too, that if I had a baby right now, like, it'd be okay. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm still a child. I'm not. I'm literally the same age that they were when they had me. And they're doing just fine. Or they've only had 22 years of experience. And in that time, they've created families. They've changed career paths. They've started career paths, changed career paths, bought homes, properties, travelled, made friends, loved and lost, made money, lost money, just they're living, they've lived, and there's still more, like, I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I really have this thing, I'll be on Instagram and I'll be scrolling and it'll be fine. One day, person's made a new song, this one person put out a new music video, this person's travelled, like, it's just people doing things, their hobbies, and they're sharing their creative flares and all of that good stuff. And I'll be fine, like, I'll be enjoying it, I'll be liking, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see the progression, blah, 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 blah. And then randomly, like yesterday, I'm scrolling and I'm just feeling very negative about myself because of what I'm seeing. Before the like, I wouldn't even think to compare. There's no need to compare because, duh, why am I comparing myself? We're not the same. I'll scroll once, twice, 3 times, and I have to close the app. Just get off. I'm throwing my phone. I get in these spaces where I'm on YouTube. What do I normally watch on YouTube? What do I spend 4 hours of my day doing on my phone? What do I spend 6 hours of my day doing? I'm on my phone. Doing what? What am I watching? Who am I watching? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I had to go into my old YouTube accounts from when I was like 14 to see what YouTubers are still in this list. Oh wait, I haven't seen this person in a while, let's watch their videos. No, there's a reason why I stopped watching their video. Like, no, what is this? What is life? How do I get myself out of that? Do I go outside? No. Do I think to ride a bike? No. Do I think to go swimming? No. Do I think to find a hobby or activity? No. I decide to play my game and get mad that there's people who are better than me. Get mad that I don't have any friends to play with, or the fact that I've been playing this game. Do you know how many years I've been playing this game? Do you know how many years? I've had access to online games and I've not made one single online friend. Blows my mind. I don't think I'm supposed to be alone, but then I think I'm supposed to be alone because the way things just pan out, it's just like, maybe I am supposed to be alone. Maybe I'm not supposed to have friends. Maybe I'm not supposed to do the things I wanted as a kid seemed so trivial. So things I got excited about were so it wasn't much in my eyes, and I would think and obsess over it. Not obsess, just say to myself, I can't wait, and I'm so happy, I'm so excited for this to happen, and I'm so excited for this to happen, I'm so excited for this to happen. And I feel like I've ruined all my chances because none of them have happened. I'm still trying to convince myself that it's okay to be myself. Even though I don't know what being myself is. I keep saying that because I don't feel like I know. I just see it, I keep thinking, like, I can't wait to figure it out. And I can't wait to be her. But like everything else I've wished and had that same feelings towards hasn't happened, and it needs to happen because I can't keep being this shell of a person. I can't keep doing it. She's too sad for me, and she's too comfortable. Not comfortable, she's too soft and squidgy. She's too, is the word viscous? What's the word to describe a liquid? She's a leaf. She's a tumbleweed. She isn't anything. And I feel so I'm not allowed to talk about her like that, because she's not those things. That's why I get so excited about my little wins, or things like doing my hair myself, and wishing I'd started like years ago, doing my hair myself, or being able to keep my room tidy for long periods of time. Stupid, but little wins. Having a thought and putting it into action immediately. I'm trying, I'm really trying. Because I am aware of the time. As much as I'm saying forget the time, I think that's why I haven't bought a clock yet. I don't think I'm going to use this, or I don't know how I'm going to piece everything together. So whatever version of this you're seeing, trying not to abandon ship. I'm trying not to jump the gun. I'm trying not to. I'm trying. Am I trying hard enough is the question. I have work on Monday. There's a week of me feeling exhausted, and then coming home and not wanting to give my time and energy to anyone, because I only have a little bit and I want to keep it to myself, and I want to game. And I don't dance anymore, guys. I don't have my thing that makes me excited. Like, guys, I would literally skip college to come home so I could dance. I'm just gonna go to bed. We're gonna keep going round in circles. I'm probably gonna cry some more before I go to sleep. I don't feel like that cry was, I didn't do what it needed to do. I need to like scream and like gut wrench, belt, but I also can't. I'm in a house full of sleeping humans. The sun is coming up, so that makes me feel even more better about myself. Even better. Yeah. What's worse about what I just said, or what is happening, is because my sleep schedule is all messed up, that the thought of me having to have a day to reset my schedule in order for me to go to work pisses me off. Like, there's so much preparation I need to do to prepare myself to do things that I don't want to do, just so I can feel okay when it's happening. He's looking at universities tomorrow. She's going to Winchester with my mum and my dad, and I'm opting out because it's now 5 a.m. and she needs to leave there for 9:30. I'm gonna go. I hate this so much. It's just, what is any of this? What is this? Why is this? Huh? Why is any of this doing, like... Turkey, say bye to the people.